Well, welcome back to Transport Fever. This is Mallet, and we're at Tropical Shores again. And we're going to work on the Tadcaster side of the map today. We have had some problems with the line backing up here. We've got this junction, not intersection, that just doesn't really function as well as it should. So we've got 4 lines. You'd think that'd be enough, right? But it's not. So we need to see what we can do. We have 4 lines, but there's like a whole line that's not used, a whole track. So it can get messy. The yellow line. Okay. That's coming. That line on the coming in that side is really working pretty well. What is the yellow line? That's the Tad Salcaster line. I think a lot of my problems are up here because it comes in this way, and maybe we need to. Most of the problems are probably up here. That's my thought. Also, we have a lot of oil going up here. That guy has to wait. This guy's waiting. We got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We just send this train away for right now. I'm gonna put some more lines here, and that should take care of it. Probably not. Why don't you want to move? Well, see, that's the problem. Because there's now a train where he wants to go. Yes, there is. Okay. One, two. So now we have one in the middle. That's why. So we could start by, I would say, possibly running a third line through here. I like the complexity of junctions and stuff like that. New bus. I cannot do this. Is that an airplane? Alright. And you're gonna come. I'm just speeding it up a little bit. Then a few things come by. You can see we have a fair amount of traffic coming through here. No. Alright. That can be done. Go back to that speed. Yeah, that's where we're coming to. Okay. Let's put it all on pause for a minute. I think what we can do here, right, is bring this into here. Well, I guess what we should do is obviously a horrible little, I don't know, kink in the railroad. I don't know what it is. So we go back and we'll take this one into that. At least then that section will be much nicer. Better. That's the food plant. We also have a lot of material here. I'm going to get rid of that road. So we got 3 lines. Oh, so we go down to 2 lines again. And then we come out to 4 lines. So yeah, it's like, So we should properly corrupt this all. Like that. Like that. And now we have our 3rd line here, which would be the 4th line. Okay. How's this going to work? This looks like we're going to have to do magic again. No, not really. So that should come through there. That should come through there. That should come through there. And it brings it into 4. And we've got this kink in the line here. I'm not too concerned about that. For some reason, that's just the way it was built, you know? Got some signals on here that will remove some signals, but maybe they need to be there. I don't know. The TAD, okay, so the TAD line. Why did it go through there? Okay. Upper Salcombe Tadcaster. Yeah, it really, I don't think it needs. Well, there's a passenger train. That's the passenger train going through there. Oh, and yeah, we do split that up into 2. Into just the 1 line. I made passing lines up there, and there's 2 trains that, well, maybe there's more. I'm going to double up that line there. We'll give some passing lines going around there. Got some passing stuff, so that's okay. This way we could assign the passenger line on track and the freight lines on track. Ah. Hopefully. That happens to be a nice area of the track. So we've got freight and passenger intersecting here. So they can do the things they need to do. Okay, here's this train. So she'll go up and down there. It shouldn't have a problem now. Ah. So it doesn't need to do that, I don't think. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. This green. Right. We've got a number of trains that go into here now. First of all, we should probably just upgrade this to all fancy track. That turned out to be a nice bridge. Okay, we got 4 lines, then we got 3 coming down, and then that's the 4. Well, that's all fast trains. See? We get stuck here. Here the down here's fine because yeah, I don't mind you having to switch into there. And then we have to go come down that 3rd line, come over there, you switch into there, and I switch into there. Which isn't such a bad thing, right? Now we have that green. What is the dark green line? Doo, doo, doo. Can't make that bigger, can we? No, we cannot. But the OSG TAD, yeah. Okay, so when you come here, you want to switch into there, so we probably want to put a waypoint here. Let's see how that works. So after Orstry, go here and go to this. Okay. Then you have at least just that. And now we have this other line. What is the other? That's the darker green. That is the. So I'm going to see if we can add. Well, we have a line here, so that's okay. Let's go here once. We configure that? I don't know if we can. Platforms, tracks. Doesn't seem like we can. Cargo. It seems to me that we are out of the ability to extend that. But sure, it'd be nice to have a line there. Press. Right. I'm not doing that. All right. We will. Huh. Maybe we just put another station there. I don't know. Let's give it its own line. It might just be there, but I think it needs its own line. Manage line. So we've got that one working. Right. We went to dark green one. Is that what we want? I don't know. No, maybe not. Okay, maybe it's a light green. Owen's Tad. Yeah, let's see if we can't change you up a little bit. One. Okay. Now you go through there. That works. Where do these switch up? Ooh. They could switch up here. Yeah, that's a thing. All right. That's the Manning tab? Yeah. Right. So you don't have to be on this line ever. You come down here. You switch there. You switch onto there. Let's put a waypoint here. Oh, no. Okay. Manage line. Cat. Lower Manning tree. Manning tree. Okay. And lower Manning tree, Manning Tadcaster. Click on a station. You also need a waypoint. I bet signals would do something for that too. Very loud the train is. Okay. There we go. That may in some way help. It may not, but who is this? I mean, I can understand there's some stuff going on there because, you know, you're coming in and out of the station, right? So you really just, you need your own lines. I'm going to do this. Ah, track. I know that. I know what happened there. I know what happened. I'm just being creative and exploratory here. but I that's gonna have to be straightened out a little bit. Right. This line is this line. I want to go way over on that other side right away. Wonder if I don't do that right here. Nope, can't do that. We can do that. Waiting for a free path. Well, y'all guys are always waiting for a free path, aren't you? All right. That would be... Okay, so why are you guys both going that way? Well, tab caster. All the trains are on the one line now. That's good. Not what I anticipated. Alright, this is the passenger line here. Not as janky as it was. Okay, Seth Kelster. You do not need to even go on there. I'm gonna put a couple waypoints here. You should do these things. Yes. Yes. This is how it works. And because you don't actually go on until I have to go all the way down here. Right. That is not a pretty line. All right. Manage the line. See, it's pretty easy. Go from upper south from here. Where did we put all? Okay. I think we're gonna put you on here. Upper Salcombe, Mantry, right? The Tadcaster, then you're gonna go here. After Tadcaster. So, why does it not work? It's like a nightmare. We can't do anything now. Why? What are you? Well, you're finding your way around someplace, that's for sure. That works. That's our passenger train. Do it just fine. That's all. Right, let's just start it over. At a station. Here. Where are we? Yeah. Yeah. No reason. Well, of course, you know, you want to go there. I would think I would like you to go there. I don't know. You really shouldn't have a problem. Landline. Okay. Yeah, see, why do you go that way? Maybe that's because something's not right. Aha. Well, let's revisit our CAD cellcaster. But we can go here. Ha ha. Upper Celco. Add station. Let's try this now. I think we'd be going on this one. Why not? I have them too close. Bet I do. Yes, I do. I have them weird. Okay. This is rerouting line. Okay. Try that now. Yes, we can. All right. Okay. Upper Celco. Add a station. Why? That's so weird. Gotta be something up here because I don't know. We are just, I don't know, just making provisions for them to track over there, but I don't know why that's not doing that. It should not be a problem. Oh, it's irritating. Hmm. Right, the other thing's coming in here. Line 17 comes from the back side. That has its abilities to move in and out. Okay. Tadcaster. Right. Sorry about that. See, there's no reason that the passenger train should even. Okay. What we can do, we can take this. Bring it up to there. That might prevent a little bit. That might help a little bit. I wonder if I take this away. Yep, that takes that all onto the one line. I hope. Yes, on the correct line. Yes, we do. Right. Try to get it all to have its own station along the line. I can understand those having their confusion. Maybe we can get a cell yellow line to work out here. Roll that back where it just gets so confused, doesn't know what to do. So we got an extra line here. We got 1, 2, 3 trains trying to use it. That goes all the way back, all the way back here. Go back. I'm going to try one of the waypoints again. Upper Salcombe, at a station. You should go here. I don't know why. That seems like a normal thing. There's track here, right? So I click that and like somehow clicking on the wrong thing. All right, let's delete that. Upper Salcombe, add a station. Add a station? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I have none of the idea why that's happening. It should just go right through there. It's something so easy. Gotta be. We're just going all the way back here because it probably has something to do. I don't know why. I don't know why they're doing that. Lower Tadcaster, Manning Tree, Salcombe. All right. We have Newcastle under Lyme, Macclesfield. Gonna add a station. Right. Why are you doing what you doing? Train 3. No path. I might burn it all. It baffles me that it says it has no path. Manage line. Okay. Well, I'm going to do this. Okay. Well, it looks like it's got a line now. South Pacific, that comes into there. Just like that. Tad. We should just. I'm not sure why I wonder. Fence line. After Upper Salcombe, right? That's here. That station. I don't understand that. Upper Salcombe with Tadcaster. I'm very close to eliminating that line. In Tedcaster, you should get 3. Okay. I'm very confused. Not contained by any line as a waypoint. There's a lot of stuff here. And I think I'm going to do this too. We should pretty much screw this all up here now. We can come into here and I'm going to give it the flexibility of doing what it wants. I wanted to do that. I'm going to add this as a stop for our favorite line. Add a station there. Alright, now after Upper Salcombe Ower Street, Tadcaster. Boom. Add a station. Completely weird. Add a station. Works for me. Yeah, that oil train. Could cause us trouble. This is an insane amount of material here, and I don't know. I'm not going to figure that out right now. These guys are all dying. They're like very bad. But I don't feel like doing with that either. Alright. We're going to leave this here. We're going to put a diamond here and down a little ways. So if something does get all goofy. Why too much curvature? It's on a hill. I think it's because it's on a hill. Go back to here. Alright. See, now you're just, I hate you. Now you gotta go right on the line. If anything, it'd be nice if you go there. I'm pretty sure they're. Pretty sure they're just gonna do whatever they want down here. That is a big train for a little teeny station. So that station could actually get quite improved. But well, it probably could get improved and have a couple smaller trains going through it, but that is for another time. So I am There's a lot of steel here. We pump out a lot of steel, and I'm not getting a lot of it out of here. Got 2 trains running here, so I think what I want to do is take one of them, manage that vehicle. Which one are we on? Train 8. We're going to edit that. Multiple cargo. And we're going to add some tanks to that. 1970, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. And this one, we'll pick up a lot of steel. This one, edit. We're going to remove the tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And add some nappies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because we do need to, we need to pull more steel out of there. I don't know, I think I should probably have 2 lines. I really think so. Because this line, managing this line, it goes Immingham North, Immingham to Immingham North, and then Immingham to Lower Manning Tree, right? And that's to bring material in. But it should be going up through here. So this line should be really managing that, but I moved that line there. I don't know. But this does seems to generate because of the oil refinery. That's why I wanted to put it there. So I think I'll do that. I'm just going to do another line and then switch it around. I'll go here. To here. And it's going to just make everything a mess. So, which is this? Which line is this? Man, I'm just gonna call it sub train. I don't know what to call it. Don't know. And we're gonna assign that to that line. Man, subtrain. It's basically gonna go the same place. Except it's gonna go out there. And this will manage by Immingham. That's it doesn't seem like it's lower Immingham. It seems like it wouldn't be low. Alright, manage line. So why do I have two? I have massive amounts of lines here. So, all right. So we're gonna go back here and we're gonna put. See if we can figure out waypoints again. Why not? That one has to go that way, and maybe for that one. Okay. You have a lot of fuel, I bet. Okay, from Immingham. At a station. And at Lower Manning Tree, I think we call this Lower Manning Tree now. Oh yes, we call it Lower Manning Tree. We'll just make sure it kind of pops onto here. Yes, fantastic. We have one small area mildly organized. Hey, no. Well, it looks like some of that material went away. It's okay. We have goods being made. We should have more frequent. 259 steel. So steel and plastic. I don't know where the hell they go. Look at that. They are just wrapping around each other. Immingham is... Gee, no, it doesn't really get anything it needs, according to that. It should have mostly... Well, it should have mostly other things. We get $4 million for bringing it that little bit. That's not bad. And we don't really get anything going back, but we'll see. Ah. Some of the lines are now converting over to the diesels. Or more of them are. But it's a pretty good site. We got quite a bit. Most of the stuff that comes into this station are diesels. So, bringing more steel. I don't even know where it's going anymore. That's a janky old diesel. They're bringing heating oil. And we're taking stuff out. That's all good. And a little pain there, but should be coming with a full load of that. Look at that. 200. Ah, good. A good shot. All right. Well, that should clear some of that out. I'm sure the other side. Ooh, a cross sapling. Now I can have some of those trains stop through here and take stuff in, but I have always end up with trouble. We ended up with two. We refine material here also. And then I've limited. Oh, this train could probably start. This train could be made smaller. Let's replace that. What do you do? Medium line service. Oh, look at that. Class 56. Well, let's add that. And then cargo. Two, three, four, five, six. It's probably more than he actually needs. But we'll find out. You could use a new engine. Diesel. 3,200. Oh, no. We're just going to close that, and then we go back, and then we can delete that, and then we can add one of those. Much nicer. Some of the other ones are older. These are having fun. Oh, this is one of our busier stations. We got a little nice rumble to it. We do move a lot of coal and ore, that's for sure. That's for sure. These people go across the freight tracks to get on their train. But our biggest thing is we're just moving. There's a lot of freight here. And we have 2 lines coming in here, right? New Prudhoe and the other one. And there's 2 lines with 4 trains on them. So, manage line. So it's a 10-minute frequency rate. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. So I was looking at possibly upgrading one of these. The Garrett. I don't think it's available anymore. That might be. Steam. 2,900. 3,300. The leaner. 4,000. That's why I have them on there. Yeah, good power, tractive effort. But we go to the diesel at 3,200. So, I could put 2 of those on there. Running costs are 1.534. Steam, you go all the way down. It's not that big of a deal, but they could probably all. This could probably use a new locomotive. Come on. Clicky, clicky. Very good. It is certainly the most powerful locomotive we have at this point. But yes, we have roughly 8 very long, big freight trains covering there. And as you can see, they're all making money. That's because we're hauling like the universal nappies. Now we have 4 of them. We could probably do something with that where half of them are just hauling oil. But I don't know. Moving the freight around. Been a while since we had any problems with not being able to get through here. Then we have two platforms that I'd like to have it up and down, but it's up and down until you get to here. And ing at the end. But we got bricks galore. Just a lot of stuff. And it just seems like you take one thing and bring the next same thing back in. I don't understand it. I don't. You stop here and drop off bricks, and some of them go here. But I have trucks running in the town, and it doesn't seem like, that it goes, that much goes. The town doesn't grow that much. It has grown. It's just like the left side of the map, passenger connections. I don't know why we don't have any people here. A crescent. Oh, maybe no one's coming off of there. This is where all the people are. They are hanging out here like no tomorrow. 36 of them. That's not bad. How many people on that bus? 13. Did anybody get off? A couple people get off, and then we put a few on. I want to 30. It's what, 16? This is 21. Let's do that. They're cool. I think this is our nicest station. It is a very nice passenger station, service on both sides for public transportation. We've got two big trains that come through there. Wonder where they are. That's the May Wallingford Queens Line by Whitechurch and Maryport. Waiting for a free path. Where are you at? Oh. They're not blocked, are they? I think they've been sitting there for a little while. Yeah. Why are you doing that? So you're supposed to be able to do whatever you want. Sometimes I've got signals on certain places to do certain things at certain times, and some of them are not necessarily needed anymore, or not. Why are you a problem now? You're not mutually blocked. What are you? Warehouse roller door? I don't know. Maybe I was going to do something else here and I was hoping to see them come through. Oh, you just go. Oh yeah, I see what's happening here. because, right? So what are you gonna do afterwards? I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, let's make some track here. Construction not possible. Crews get out there and they put track down pretty good, you know. This will have to be a another adventure in planning, I would think. Alright, so someone's gonna go. Man's line. So it all wants to go through there. You can go there. You can go there. Okay, waypoint. Let's just say no. Okay, here. Maryport, McAfee's, Halt, anything crude hole. Yeah, that's where I do it. Well, I think there's literally no reason why you can't go. Hmm. Please be gentle. You have to have your signal before the point. I'd like to revisit this. This has 119 and has 55, but usually they're pretty full. Now you should go because you're the only two trains on here faster ways, and you might need a kick. Sometimes you have to like turn them around after you've added a. This is a disaster and it's gonna make a mess, but I'm not worried about that. I just wanted to get them going. We're starting to move a few things out of here. We've got the new food home freight line. A lot of the new, that one. Do they go on the same line? No, they don't. Well, they do sometimes. But there's another 4 trains here, so there's 8 very large trains going on here. And then, yeah. Alright, we're church. So we're moving a lot of freight. And in my opinion, weirdly. Oh, we had a growth. Yes. Fruit Home seems to get a fair amount of material. They're growing. Things should flow through pretty well. There's another passenger plane. You can look at most of the stations. There's pretty good activity at them. Still baffles me how it all works. You have to, for all your industries to continue to produce material, you have to move it. So if you have any point in a certain industry's supply chain when it's exporting that doesn't move, then well, look at this. There's a lot here. What's going on with this? I think that outputs to there too. Yeah, it must. I don't know. I really don't know. You know, this thing should have. I don't know. It's like not producing massive amounts of refined fuel. But it's not, so I can't do much about that. Kind of nice that building city grew up around there. So when we take everything, goes from down here to Wallingford, and I looped it, so that was fun. Then we have another train that brings in material. So that gives, and this is bringing like machines, so that's good. So you got one of those high-end supply chain items. Get 2 trains on there, and then big trains. Big trains going big distances. I guess they'd be big distances. That's pretty big distances. Got passengers coming into here from down there, and freight coming in from down there, and then we got our other passenger service. This is a pretty good one. 75 miles an hour. That's the nicest, probably the quickest one. She should drop off a few. Boop, 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 boop. And one of our freight trains. Hello. So we're not having a problem earning money. We have 18 billion in the account. I just really don't have. I can't spend it enough. But we could make fancy scenic routes to here, you know. We got a massive oil production situation going on down here. Ooh. That's done by boat. Boats take a long time. And it does seem like we could replace those. Do you have any steamship ferry? What do they take? People. This is how fast does that go? 20 miles an hour? 19? 20? None of these go fast. $58. 22. I like the steamship ferry, but it only takes people. So yeah, that's 20 miles an hour is probably your best thing right there. And this is all like, this is 16, but it has 130 30. There's like no reason you wouldn't take it. Cool. No reason. There's a Barnett down here. Barnett, yeah, has it's called a watershed of this area here. We kind of brought all this stuff into Barnett, and we put it up into Stanhope. Remove a few things by truck too, additionally, because some of this stuff just doesn't move as quick as I would like it to. But most of the lines are functioning. They wait when they need to wait. Some maybe wait too long. Got lots of material coming around, so coming out of here, we have plastic and stuff. But that ship just left, so yeah, I think that's been a night. My favorite engines are these guys. I could have those all over the place. Pretty good sound. I need to figure out how to make my live streams, the video better. Good sync on there. That's pretty good stuff. Nice little bump there. But once they get up a little faster, I'm not that happy with that. So, with that, hope you guys have a good evening. And stay safe.